One of the funniest parts about DDG and Haley is y'all thought he was joking when he said he don't want to go to court to see his son. He was not trying to destroy Haley's image. And y'all thought, because y'all have been programmed to think that every man is, a monster, y'all really thought that it was just no chance that this girl was playing an innocent role. And now y'all are being humbled into realizing that there's so many women like this. You put an air tag in this man's car and follow him to a movie theater weeks after a breakup, but he's a stalker. Every time that man tried to leave you, he tried to end this relationship. It's not working. Me and you we just don't click. You threaten to unalive yourself, but he's the abuser. Every time y'all had a argument, or you would physically put your hands on him, but he's a woman beater. Every time, dog, he said multiple times, I'm not going to speak on my baby mama. I'm not going to speak on my baby mama. I'm not talking shit about her. Y'all not getting that from me. You went to court and made sure that he couldn't respond to your allegations on the internet, but he's a narcissist. You threatened to literally take your child away. You threatened to unalive Halo, but he's a monster. I'm telling you, bro, you are evil woman if you could even figure out a way to find Halle Bailey at all. She's not suicidal. She's just a rich fucking weirdo, entitled weird bitch. Halle Bailey is not a victim. Halle Bailey is not a victim. Halle Bailey is not a victim.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Halle Bailey is not a victim. Let's just say, benefit of the doubt, child. Let's say DDG was horrible to you. Let's say he's the reason for all of this. Let's just say he was a scumbag of a man to you. Why did you have his kid? Why did you have his kid? So he faked his entire personality for you just to get you pregnant, and then when you got pregnant, he turned into a completely different person? He's the reason. So are we gonna victim blame now? She literally stabbed him. But when it's a man, we can victim blame. He must have had it coming. There had to be a reason. No, the bitch is nuts. That's enough of all that. Unfortunately, DDG and Halle are exactly what black culture is. Chaotic. Everybody's giving these hot takes on DDG and Halle and what's going on, but nobody is asking the important question. Where in the fuck is Chloe? I don't know about you, but if it was my sister, I would have to say a little something, unless I knew she was dead wrong. Even still, let me tell you a tale. The first time my sister was away from her daughter for an extended period of time is when she was in jail. The second time, as you know, is when she lost her kid to the state, and I had her for a few months. But the first time, my sister used to be a stripper. She likes to dispute the fact that it's sex work, but stripping is a form of sex work, child. I really hate to tell you that, but you're a former sex worker. It is what it is. That being said, she had this boyfriend. If you're from Chicago, we don't say the west side and the south side. We say out west and out south. After she gets off of work, stripper hours, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, she drives out south to go pick him up. And today, he didn't feel like arguing all the way from out south to out west. So he got out the car. So she ran him over. That's the whole story. I'm not leaving out a single detail. Needless to say, she went to jail because he almost died. He had several broken ribs, a punctured lung, a broken tibia, fibula, whatever the top bone. He was all messed up, all types of internal. He couldn't walk straight for a long time. A long time. She was looking at a whole dime piece. They charged her with attempted murder. And the only reason she was only in the county for 10, 11 months is because this goofy man just kept coming to court like, nah, Your Honor, it ain't like that. Nah, it was a little levels court, Your Honor, it ain't like that. That boy just dumb. Now, his family wouldn't bring him to court. Would you bring your son, brother to court after this broad just ran him over? No, she's going to prison. You know who was picking his ass up to take him to court every single time? My black ass. Because even though she was dead wrong, even though at the time we weren't really talking because she's awful, that's still my little sister. I was happy to pick his dumb ass up and carry him to court. Please believe, because you the reason my sister isn't doing 10 years for attempted murder right now. I will pick you up, my boy. I will take off from work, whatever it is on the court date, just to go get you. And I did. because that was my sister. That being said, Chloe. Moving right along, for some reason, my phone knew I had a tough week, and it decided to be extra hilarious today. So I decided to name this segment, My Phone is Hilarious.
Si eres pobre, a la gente, eres rico, te tratan muy bien. Un amigo se me regala más, porque pobre ya.
Yo, not them following her with the music. It's like I saw it before earlier today, and it still just got me like, she just was, no. And then she sat down. And then you see the assistant coach and the player turn around and see you still on one knee with us. Oh, Christ.
Up. You let it rest.
But we have to close it all the way.
No, I know.
Okay.
That's up.
Mm-hmm.
And this is down.
Is that the
Put your finger and hold it so you don't put pressure.
Everybody here belongs in jail. Who enabled this? You hired this man to fix your car. And when Theo pulled up with this, you let him explain it to you. Instead of being like, what the fuck is this, Theo? You finna accept this. It doesn't have to go all the way up. You know what? If you like it, I love it. And at the end of the day, this is very impressive. I've always heard, I haven't done the research, but I've always heard Asians and Africans are very close genetically. And this is the type of shit that makes me believe it, because the level of unseriousness, 9.9 out of 10. Everything about this video is crazy. Yes, it's crazy what he's doing, shooting this fake ass gun at the police. But what's even crazier is that the police know this crazy ass nigga and they're busy. Every single one of them is driving around his ass. He walked down the second police officer. Like, nigga, you finna catch these shells. Making sure my feminist bangs are short enough that men stay far away from me. You know what? I support this. I fully support this. If you see a woman in public and she looks gross on purpose, leave her be. Leave her be. I have no problem with this. I am in full support of you looking a damn fool. If you don't want nobody to talk to you, look like this. This is perfect. Divorce attorney James Sexton offers free prenup agreements to the entire 25 NFL draft class, urging young athletes not to pull a Travis Hunter. The disrespect, the promotional genius.
Where I'm going, yeah. Hold up,
y'all wonder why Offset wants spousal support. He's gotten accustomed to a certain lifestyle.